So when things slow down, it's going sexy girl. Let it just take control. I wanna know you my kind of woman. You act like that, you fly like jets. You my one woman.
What's up, y'all? Your girl Self Made is back with another video. What's up? Okay, so somebody asked me this question in my DM, and I was gonna post it in my close friends, but I might as well make a whole video or whatever. So let's get into it or whatever. So dang, I just had a question and I just forgot. So somebody asked me, like, they said Self-Made used to promote, you know, Mozzie and Kevin Gates or whatever. And yeah, I used to promote Gates and whatever. And like I told y'all before, I never met Gates personally or on, social media. Only Mozzie I had. Like, me and Mozzie, we met off of Snapchat. Because like I told y'all before, I didn't know his Instagram. I didn't know his Twitter. Nothing like that. Only Instagram. And I like how I found it. I was on Instagram and I saw a picture of him and Kevin Gates. And I was like, oh, they're brothers. They look alike. They really do look alike. I'm gonna put a picture of Mozzie here and Kevin Gates here. So I was like, oh, that's his brother, and his name is Mozzie. So I was like reading the comments or whatever, and somebody put his Snapchat. So I added him on Snapchat, and I was like looking at his Snapchat. He was posting his music or whatever. He was unsigned or whatever. He's an unsigned rapper, and he's from Atlanta. So that's how it all started or whatever. And yes, I had his number. He gave me his number because like I was like promoting him, like sharing his music out, because nobody, like when I say nobody, when I started promoting him, nobody knew who Mozzie was until I started it. They didn't know nobody. And when he passed away, everybody was DMing me. They were like, thank you, I didn't know who he was, and woo and stuff like that. And like when he, like, I didn't came off to him like a groupie. I came off like a supportive, like supporting him and stuff like that and everything. I didn't come off at him as a groupie or a hoe or whatever. I didn't see him naked pictures, none of that. It was straight business between us, straight business. And it's like, even today, I'm still like that. And it's like, and to your question, you like, do I promote other famous people? Do I like talk to other famous people in my DM? And yeah, I do talk to other famous people and I do promote other famous people. It's just I don't post it on my social media like, oh, guess what? Look at so and so, DM me, I don't do that, because I'm human just like everybody else. Just because I have celebrities in my DM don't make me feel like I'm a celebrity or I'm much better than anybody else that I know or whatever. But like I said before, I did have Mozzie number and stuff like that. People was hitting me up. They wanted features with him, like get a song with him, and I was like the middleman, like I was the plug, like for them to get to get at Mozzie. So it would be people on Facebook, Snapchat, Instagram. Instagram, because back then Instagram and Snapchat and Facebook was popping back then. And people was texting me and I was like, yo, Mozzie, somebody want a feat with a song with you or whatever. He was like, okay, tell them what's up or whatever. And like, and everything. And I go back to Snapchat, Instagram, or wherever they text me at, and I told them, and I was like, Mozzie said so and so or whatever, woo. And they was like, okay, bet. So like I was the middle person, like the plug, like I said before. And it's like, even when Mozzie was here, he appreciated me. And I know till this day, he would still appreciate me and everything. And everybody else that, you know, they was like, thank you and stuff and everything for getting at Mozzie for me. Like, I was the easy person. Like, if you tell me to tell Mozzie something, I was the easy person to get his attention. Because me and him talked all the time. Like, I had his number. When he went live on Instagram, I was always there. Even in the DM, we talked in the DM. Me and him was talking or whatever. And like, people wanted, you know, music with him. They wanted to send their brand to him. They wanted, some people it was a lot of stuff. And like my bro Flo, she draw. So she made him a picture or whatever. And she like, sis, she like, you think you can get Mozzie to look at my picture or whatever? I was like, yeah, I got you, bro. I said, or I think she said, you think you could ask Mozzie, can I make him a picture of him or whatever? Like she hand draw her picture or whatever. I'm gonna see if I can find the picture that she made of him, and I'm gonna post it up here. If I don't find it, then I don't find it. But yeah, she made a picture of him, and I was like, I say, hey Mozzie, I said, one of my peoples, they wanna draw you a picture or whatever. And he was like, okay, tell them, you know, do that, and then let me know when they post it and stuff. So she was showing her drawing the picture, like doing it, like before and after. So she did that, and then she posted it, and then I reposted, because like Mozzie followed me on Instagram, Twitter, and Snapchat. So when I reposted it, he saw it, so he reposted it on his thing. And she was like, thank you, sis. I was like, you welcome, bro. You welcome. And she was like, you really the plug, bro. You really the plug. And I was like, girl, bye. Everybody was like hyping me up. And it's like, it's nothing like that, y'all. Like, it's nothing like that. Or whatever. And like, even Mozzie's homeboys, like Julio, I'm gonna give y'all an example. Like Julio, he have exotic dogs, and I was like posting him and stuff like that. They was getting at me. They were like, hey, he was like, Mozzie, what he say? He said, Mozzie told me about you, or whatever. He like, I want to see if you can help me and stuff like that and everything. And I'm like, sure, I can help you. Like, what you want me to do? So that's what I did. And yeah. And it's like, I don't sit here and brag about this. Like, I support anybody. Like, I would support anybody. Even if you a small business, I will support you. And like, and another question to your question you asked me, have I like checked celebrities' DMs or whatever? I have 2 times. Was it 2 times? I think it was 2 times. 2 people. Yeah, I have. Like, one of them, I'm not going to say their name because, you know, I'm not doing that. Because y'all gonna be like, oh my God, you guys, damn, who is it? No, I ain't doing all that. That's none of y'all business. But, so, the first one, he asked me because he, you know, heard about me. He was like, I heard you good. He like, I heard you know, trust and honest. And he like, I heard a lot of good things about you. He said, but can you do me a huge favor? I was like, okay, what's up? What's cool? What's popping? And he was like, I need you to log into my Instagram. And I was like, your Instagram? I'm like, what's wrong with your Instagram? He like, I want you to like answer my request DMs. And I was like, okay, bet. So he sent me his information, and like I never went, like when I went to his request DMs, like when somebody DM you and you don't follow, y'all don't even follow each other, it goes to the request. So when I went to the request, I just reply back to the people, and then when it goes to his DM, he can do the rest. One thing about me, I don't go through people's messages. I don't go through people's privacy or whatever. After I do what I did, like reply to them people, that I leave the rest to him. And like I finished that like 2 days for him, and he was like, dang, you fast. Because me, I used to work on a computer. When I was in school, I had teachers wanting me to type, classwork, homework, and all that for the next class or our class. I was fast. I'm fast with my fingers. So, and I was like, yeah. I was like, it was not that bad. I was like, you told me to do it, and I did it. And I say, is anything else you want me to do? He's like, nah, it's cool. And yes, I did get paid for doing that. But I'm not going to tell y'all how much I got paid. That's none of y'all business. But I did get paid. And then one of his friends, he was a singer or a rapper. I don't know. I can't remember. But one of them, he was looking for somebody to do that for him that he would trust. He said, I got somebody. She did mine for me. He like, I'm going to send you her woo-doo-woo, and stuff like that. But he hit me up, but ahead of time. He said, one of my homies, they're going to hit you up and ask you, can you do the same thing you did for my Instagram? And I'm like, okay, bet. And I got paid for that too. And it's like, I feel good that people can trust me with their stuff, knowing that I'm not going to go through it, expose them or whatever. Because like, I don't go through people's messages. Like, if you give me your phone, like, say this is your phone, and you ask me to do something for you, and I'm going to do it for you, I'm not going to go to your Snapchat, your Twitter, your Instagram, your Facebook, or whatever app that you got on your phone. I'm not about to do that. I'm going to do what you told me to do, and that's what I'm going to do, and I'm going to give you your stuff back. That's all I'm going to do. I'm not about to do all that other stuff. You're not my man, you're not my girl, nothing. So I did the same thing for his homeboy, and he was like, oh, cool. He like, I like her. He like, she get the job done. One thing about me, you tell me to do something, I would get the job done. I ain't got time to be playing I get the job done, honey. So yeah. And I know a lot of people probably gonna ask me, have I ever did it on Mozzie's page? No, I never did on Mozzie's page. I only had people hitting me up asking to do a song with him, or like, can you ask Mozzie, can you, promote their brand or whatever. But that's about it. But his Instagram, no. His Mac was the one running him. It was Mac and Mozzie running his Instagram, so he didn't need me to do that part. So yeah, he didn't need me to do that for him. But yeah, like, for your question, I hope that answered everything. So yeah, like, these singers and celebrities, they're human just like us. And like, what the guy that I was telling y'all about, the first guy that I did his Instagram, me and him was having a conversation. Like, me and him, he's like my homie. Now we're like homies now, like, or whatever. And he was like, he said, you just don't know how long I've been looking for somebody to do this for me and trust somebody and stuff like that. Because, you know, I'm a female. And you know how females get. If you tell or tell somebody to do what I did for them, they gonna go through your message. They gonna try to change your password. They gonna try to expose you, see who DM you, expose whatever. Me, I didn't do none of that because that's his business or whatever. I just did what he told me to do and got off his page and got paid. I did the job and got off. And like he was like, me and him was having a conversation, and he was like, he said, I really fuck with you. He said, you real and you loyal and you trustworthy and stuff like that. And I said, I appreciate you. And I said, yeah. I said, you told me do what I had to do. You told me what to do, and I did what I did and got up out of there. And he was like, he said, one thing about you, you hardworking or whatever. And I'm like, you got that right. But so, yeah, that's, my skin is peeling or whatever. But, yeah, so to your question, yeah, I get celebrities in my DMs and stuff like that, but it's only business-wise. It's nothing like more than that. So, and I don't be posting like my blessings on social media because, you know, people be talking down on your downfall and stuff like that. I keep that between me and myself and I and God. Like, so I don't just be posting everything for everybody to see. And then they were like, oh, da-da-da this and da-da-da and oh, da-da-da this and like, and da-da-da that. Like, when I had Mozzie number and I post our conversation, girls in DM, oh, you had his number? You didn't give me his number? Like, I don't supposed to be giving you nothing, sweetheart. That man didn't tell me to give you his number. Like, back up, honey. Hush. Like, go play with somebody else, not me, honey. So, yeah. But they're human just like us. And, like, I just do what I gotta do, y'all. You know? So, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, turn the notification bell on, and I'll be back with another video. Bye.